begin our adventure in Rokeland, a city between Waterdeep and Neverwinter, newly founded as a waypoint between the two cities for travelers and merchants. Two individuals walk up to the local inn called the Naughty Shrub Pub.
I'm sorry, the Naughty Shrub Pub?
Yes, the Naughty Shrub Pub.
Naughty Shrub
Out of
Pub.
curiosity, is this naughty like naughty, or is this
don't
more
know.
like a gnarly?
Which way is it? Which way is it
in to
spelled?
find out.
Yeah.
You gotta go in to find out.
But I was writing it down.
Outside of the
What's the
building.
spelling on the building?
It's NAU. It's like the naughty. It's normal naughty.
Ooh.
Perfect. I like
The
this. one.
Naughty Shrub Hub.
Pub. The building is painted a bright red with neon signs outside. As the two people enter, a small dwarf and a old high elf enter the building.
Rather large dwarf, in my opinion.
You see a large open hearth in the middle of the pub with chairs around it that look like small junipers. The bar to your left is bright red and looks like a flowering quince shrub. The bartender behind is a bright pink tiefling with a stubby horns that's waiting on a group of rough-looking individuals that kind of turn to you and sneer as you stand by. And to your right, sitting in one of the lilac booths,
It's good.
lilac booths in the is a finely dressed man who appears to be waving you towards him. Beardrum and Boral, what do you do?
Look at Braun and be like, pretty sure that's the guy we're supposed to see. Kind of looks like a nerd, though. They better not send her on some fucking bullshit. I'm going to be pissed.
What are you talking about? What are you here for?
The same thing you're here for?
Yeah.
The guy.
So let's go talk to the guy.
Let's go do it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So you guys make your way over to the gentleman in the booth as he goes, "Hello, Beardrum and Boral, right?
Correct. Yes.
Have a seat. Have a seat. The beer should be here in just a moment."
That was my first question.
Sorry,
Thank
this is the tiefling talking to us right now?
No, this is the fat guy.
Oh, okay.
He was fat, right?
No, he was just very.
I just made that assumption.
He sounds fat.
The sound of his
sound-
voice
He sounds
sounds really-
That's a
portly to
high-pitched
me.
voice for a tiefling.
sounds like he has a high carb diet.
No, as you sit across from this gentleman, you see a man that's in finely dressed like a nice jacket that's black and has gold embroidered stitches. As you see, his hair is like strewn down and kind of braided on the sides.
Bearden robs him.
With a few few streaks of gray in his hair. He looks says, "So we're just kind of waiting on the others. How was the journey?"
Long.
Short.
Oh,
So on the same page, buds, right now.
Yeah, these two.
I have short legs, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, everything takes twice as long.
Probably just like he hovered through the whole thing.
Well,
It's all relative.
well, I think I'm older than him, so like my frame of time reference. You know,
I mean, that
is-
makes sense.
is shorter.
There you go.
That's also
I'm
true.
sorry, I don't think I catch your guy's name.
oh, it's Alaire. My name's Alaire B. Cartwright.
A lair?
Alaire B.
What's the B
Cartwright.
stand for?
I don't know.
Or is it B-E-E?
It's B.E.
A lair be a Cartwright.
As you guys kind of sit down and start to introduce yourself.
Wasn't there two guys?
No, there was just a tiefling bartender and him.
He doesn't count.
Beardrum, man. You gotta get it together, buddy.
Sorry, no, I had a couple drinks already.
Yeah, he sees two of everything.
Too. I don't
He's like,
know.
I could have sworn there were two.
There was just one guy sitting
Oh,
at the
we
booth.
noticed the other guy.
You noticed the bartender and some rough-looking
okay.
men at the bar. As you guys are sitting there introducing yourself, a cloaked wood elf comes into the building. Awen, you see the same kind of layout inside this building. You see the gentleman that you're pretty sure is your patron talking to two interesting-looking fellows in the back corner of the pub. What do you do?
I'm going to walk into the bar and take a seat at a table adjacent to the one they're sitting at, but in eye shot of who I assume the handler is for this mission. and I'll kind of like wave him over to the table.
So you're waving him
To my
over
table.
okay.
Yes.
He like looks. You're Awen, right?
Keep your voice down, please.
Oh, okay.
You're not changing it at all at the moment. Please keep your voice down, I said.
Still the same amount.
Oh, I see you're. We have a table
Please.
right here.
Yes, I see. Who are these gentlemen?
Other people I hired.
What is their story, background?
What?
What is their story or background? What
What's
do you
your
know about them?
story?
Have you
Can we-
vetted them?
can
Do
we
you even
hear
know
all
who-
this?
Do you even know who you hired?
There's some big. Well, one of them's a big. Short burly, but he's.
Careful.
Oh. He is a
Taller than
burly, taller than average burly
Thank you.
dwarf, and a mage.
Appreciate it.
So you just hire anyone off the street then? Is
I
that
needed him
what I'm-
quick.
Can we hear all this?
Yeah, you're standing right next to me.
You can probably hear his side of the conversation, probably not mine.
Okay. How far? I didn't know how
we're
far.
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah, Alaire's
Well, I
like
called him
leaning.
over.
Alaire's like
I called him over to my table. I didn't sit at your guys'
So I
table.
can hear
As he walked over and like kind of standing, he's like,
Yeah.
I also got a table. I actually reserved this table. Like it took me a few days to reserve that.
Do I
You
already
just
have
sat at a bar table. You could.
It is very busy in here. We can
Yeah, I'm
tell.
going to take a look around. Does it look like there's...
There. I mean, you just sat at an open table, so it's not super busy, but it's still fair. Like,
We're booked 2 months out.
this is a pretty. I mean, the lilac booth. I mean, it smells great, and you should sit on. I mean, I had to pay extra.
please, calm down.
Oh.
You are exhausting already. What is your name?
Alaire B. Cartwright.
What does B stand for?
Just BE. Just imagine like it's the E's a period, but it's not.
I will not do any of that. That
Oh,
sounds
okay.
ridiculous. But all right, and I'll kind of take a seat at the table with Boral and Beardrum and just sit and not really acknowledge them or talk to them at all.
Hey, fella.
Hello,
I'm just gonna stare at him.
What's your name?
my name's Awen. What is yours?
I'm Boral.
And you, dwarf?
Beardrum.
Got a last name?
No, that's. I'm sure I do, but I'm a little drunk right now and I don't remember. I will get back to you.
And
on
there's
that.
two of you.
We'll
Wait,
address
which
that
one of
later.
you has asked me the question?
Hold still a second.
Yeah.
And that's all. I'll just learn their names and then just sit and just kind of, with my hands folded on the table, just sitting.
Yeah, after you sit down and get acquainted with your fellow compatriots, a fully clad human comes into the room and clad in plate mail armor.
Oh, no, it's the
with a
5-0.
with a shield on his back and a sword strapped to his hip. He's carrying a small, like, dirty-looking cat. Catan. You see the same scene over again, and you see the man that had hired you a few days prior sitting in the back talking to 3 other individuals. What do you do?
So I know this man
Yes, you've met him before.
very well. I glance around the room, quickly get an idea of what's going on. I stride over to a lair and I greet him. I go, Mr. Cartwrong, correct?
Cartwright, Alaire B. We met a few days ago in Waterdeep.
Yes,
It's fine.
I'm terribly
get it.
sorry.
It's all good.
I meet so many people nowadays. I glance at the other people sitting with him, and I go, "Pardon me, gentlemen. I have some business to take care of with this man. Are we ready?"
Oh, well, no, you can
Talking
sit
to me?
down.
Talking to us?
I guess he's talking to you.
Well,
I think
he's talking to
no,
you
he's
too.
Definitely talking to you.
Who are these people?
Everybody can see you.
Well, they're the other ones I hired. Yeah, well, you know how I said I was just gonna hire you? That was a lie. That was a blatant lie.
Oh.
And I just hired some other people. Well, see, you're big and you got,
He doesn't
armor.
think you can get the job done, basically.
Ooh.
By yourself?
That's Beardrum, by the way. That's who he is. Who just spoke to you like that. Just letting you know. His name's Beardrum.
Okay, and who are you?
I'm letting you know who said that really mean thing to you.
At this point, I completely disengage with the 2 of these who I have
2 of these.
2 of these people who are just bickering.
return to doing body
and I
shots
look
with a
over at
tiefling.
Boral and I go, "And are you just as ridiculous?"
No.
Okay, well, I suppose that this is not a complete circus in that case.
I don't remember you having a cat the last time we were together.
I look down at this kind of dirty but very cute cat as I pet it, and I say, "Yes, I didn't actually. It just started following me as I was on the way here. It just came up to me in the middle of the forest. I felt bad for the poor creature. It doesn't look like it has had any food or nourishment or care for many days. So
Wait. It came up to you in the middle of the forest?
yes, it clearly had gotten lost or something.
So that doesn't strike you as odd at all? A cat just in the middle of the forest?
Cats live in the forest, right?
Awen's just going to look back at the middle of the table and just kind of shake his head.
Well, but I mean, what? It's nothing but a.
Yes, no, it's very nice.
Anyway, I just need to find maybe the bartender could take it or something. Obviously, I don't plan on taking a cat with me, but at the same time, I couldn't in good faith just leave this poor animal out in the middle of the forest.
Okay, well, I think we're just waiting for one more. A small, halfling. Did you see her when you came in? Her name was, Leaf, I think. Leaf Barkskin.
I've met many halflings, but no, I don't remember. I don't talk to them much. They're very short. I have to bend over, and it's just easier to just walk by them.
Well, I'm actually allergic to cats. So, if you could just, remove that cat from...
I'll take care of the cat on the way out of town. Just don't pardon the poor animal.
Oh.
Perhaps I can get it some milk or something while we wait.
Cool. Okay.
And
Yeah. That's fine. I don't have an allergy or anything.
That is the cutest sneeze.
Yes, it is pretty adorable.
That's not adorable.
It is, sorry.
I am a grown man.
With a cute sneeze.
Yep. Roll for sneeze.
You sound like a grown man. That tiefling sounds like a grown man.
They all sound the same.
And I as he's doing this, I kind of turn away from him and kind of take a few steps away to do my best to not be blatantly dickish with a cat that he's allergic to, but I'm also not just gonna abandon this poor creature. You're just gonna have to. I acknowledge that he's just gonna have to kind of deal with it a little bit as I go back to kind of petting the cat and grooming it a little bit and taking care of this poor creature.
Okay, so we got a cat, and the rest of you. Mm-hmm. I guess we'll just start without Leaf, I suppose.
Maybe she didn't want to.
Not very fond of halflings anyway.
Why not?
So
I mean,
It seems. Should we get into that? Maybe spend another 30 minutes right now getting into how much
maybe not right now.
Listen, if the halfling can't be trusted to be here on time, then we don't want the halfling with us.
Yeah, we gotta get going probably soon. I just need you guys to pretty much be my armed guards to Neverwinter. I got some supplies for the princess of Neverwinter for her birthday party, her sweet 16 that's going on.
We're protecting presents.
Not presents, my dear boy. Food and booze. Food and booze.
With that, I just glance at Beardrum
So
and I
we're
just
the
go,
catering
I'll keep an eye on the
security.
booty.
Yeah, and
Essentially,
if
yeah.
some of the booze were to end up missing, I
cool.
mean, obviously there's more booze we could pick up along the way.
No, there's absolutely no... it's just plain roads to Neverwinter.
There's not
and
a quickie
maybe
mart or
some
anything.
highwaymen.
Yeah, like a
Beer
corner
Jim
store,
works for
perhaps.
booze.
Oh, that's
A corner pub.
that's
No, probably not any of those.
that's not
Some place that's
particularly
open 7 days a week. 24
Are weeks
hours.
7 days long in this world?
What?
I don't know. There's a lot of planes of existence. I hear of some places where weeks are 7 days long. I don't know how many days long a week is here.
What's a week?
I don't know. Nothing
Oh,
makes
God,
any.
it is.
There's no reference to anything here.
We're gonna get glarbs.
It's been 52 glarbs.
Such a better day.
Well,
I'm glad this blarb is over with.
One glarb since you looked at me.
so Mr. Cart.
Mondays are the worst glarb.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. You
The week.
Mr. Cartwright, I'm sorry.
You ruined it.
Is everything packed up and ready to go?
Yeah, no, the cart's waiting outside. We just gotta. I was just waiting for all you guys, and then we're gonna head off onto the road,
Very well. We can maybe.
and hopefully no thing.
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Sorry, did you say-
Hopefully,
No. What? No.
No thing?
No. What?
That's what you said. I heard you.
I didn't
you
say
said no
anything.
thing.
No, I didn't say anything.
oh, the
I think I said I didn't say anything, is what you might have heard.
Yes, that's sure. Can we please go? Well, I don't want to be in this place anymore.
What's wrong
You
with
don't
this
like
place?
it? We were still waiting for our beers. Can we get some? He like puts his hand up to the barman. Can we get some to-go cups?
I'm on my third one already. Actually.
Just
I think you didn't get yours yet because I drank.
Beer drum has been like just like constantly pounding them.
So I do actually ask the bartender for a saucer of milk.
Are you going to try to carry this saucer all awkwardly and start spilling everywhere?
I imagine we have a cart, right?
Yeah, but I don't want the cat in my cart.
Yeah, get rid of the cat, dude.
Well, we are on the way out of town.
Just kick it out of
I don't know why you need this stupid cat.
bar.
Yes, just leave it. Just leave it. Put the sauce on the ground.
Listen-
let's be done with it.
It's a poor, helpless creature. How would you feel if I left you out in the middle of the forest? And
please.
with that, I just kind of look at him and just go, how would you feel if I left you out in the middle of the...
Middle of a busy.
Where
road.
have you never been? You look, I mean,
I've been all over the place. I'm a well-traveled elf.
ocean.
Oh, so boring.
That would be fine.
You've
Well, I
never
don't
been.
understand.
Name some place you don't know.
The point is,
That
Very
place.
good.
the point is that I'm not going to abandon the cat. I'm simply going to give it to someone who needs it. Say, a farm on the outside of town. Listen, I know a thing or two about growing up and not having a lot, so
Should we
I
get into
don't
that
want
now,
to
or do you
abandon
wanna-
this poor creature. I'm going to find a good home for it, and that's the end of it. We'll not discuss
hold
this
on
any
to it
further.
then, outside of the cat. Just don't bring it into the wagon. Leave it outside the wagon.
Fine. Fine. It's just I don't want to argue about the cat anymore. Let's just go.
Okay. So you guys walk
Cat
out
people.
of the Naughty Shrub pub. Can I get a perception roll from you guys?
20 for me, not nat 20.
20 for
Nat
Aemon?
20.
17.
17.
17 for me as well.
4.
4. Nice. Okay, so Catan, you walk out and your plate mail just blinds the shit out of you. Like the reflection from the sun turns into like one of those little tanning things. Awen, as you kind of get out and you kind of as you guys are kind of like getting the cart ready and attending to the 2 horses that are drawing the wagon, you look over to your left and you see 3 men kind of leaned up against one of the houses, kind of just like mugging you down, just straight mugging, mean mug.
All right, I'm going to look over at Alaire and be like, do you know those gentlemen sitting over there?
Alaire looks over to the guys that you're talking about. The big mean one with the master the giant sword.
Yes?
Nope, don't know him.
All right, well, they're looking at us like we're a delicious meal, so I imagine that they're probably going to try to rob you at some point? Is that what we've been paid to stop?
I mean, that's what armed guards usually do.
All right. Maybe we should take care of this before we leave? Like a preemptive sort of...
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. It's I'm gonna get on this cart and start getting the horses ready. If you guys want to go kick someone's ass for looking at you wrong, that's fine.
How much are you paying us each?
Each? Mm-hmm. Oh, 200 gold.
Each?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to kind of go over to the rest of the group and be like, look, do you see those men over there? I'm pretty sure they're going to try to ambush us or take...
They're just standing there.
Yes, but it's the way they're looking at us. I can just tell. There's a lot you can tell by someone's look.
Oral, you look over there and you see him. His eyes are almost closed. He's squinting so hard.
Look how hard he's squinting at us. That's not a good squint. That's a mean squint.
Am I squinting?
He might
No,
just
not
be
you. The
Not
guy.
you, them.
them.
Oh, them? So what are you proposing exactly?
Well,
Aemon?
Perhaps I should go see if maybe they have something we can buy from them.
I don't...
Maybe go ask if they like to party.
yes.
Hey, you guys get down. I was like, look, I try to avoid confrontation whenever I can. I don't know much about you, but I've figured if we're each getting 200 gold from Alaire, we could just offer them like 20 gold just to leave us alone.
You're going to offer them 20 gold?
Well, I'm just saying we pool our resources together, 5 gold each, and just give them 20 gold. Just say, here, take it.
But what if they just
No hard
take
feelings.
the gold and then they ambush us anyway?
Well, we'll tell them if they do that, they will be
I have
killed.
2 questions.
Okay.
One, in what is giving it away to you that they are going to rob us? Because they're looking at us.
It's elves.
way you don't
It's
like?
an elvish intuition.
Okay, you'll have to fill me on that later.
Yeah.
Question 2, how exactly are you going to bring this up to them?
Just let them know, like, hey, gentlemen.
Excuse me, you look like you're about to rob us.
Yes.
Please don't. Here's
You're
that
just going
money.
to expect them to tell you the truth.
No, I'll just say, just take this in good faith. If we see you again, we will destroy you.
I cannot, in good faith, just assume that these people are here to harm us simply because they exist and they're looking at us.
But they haven't stopped looking at us.
Yeah, they're still watching. They're all like,
look at them.
We're a pretty ragtag bunch of
How
people
about this?
here.
Let's all stare at them real quick and see what happens. And then I'm going to like look over in that direction and start staring
we've
at
got
them.
Tin Man over here, my friend, and this shady look. You look shady, okay? You came in and you're looking all
Me?
Yeah, yes, you with your hood on.
I'm
and
trying
you're-
to stop us from getting robbed.
I asked what your name is. You're like, Eowyn, and then you just crossed your fingers and just sat there.
Yeah, no,
I
guys,
answered your question.
something's definitely up. I've been staring at them for like
Maybe
15
you're
seconds, and
gonna
they're,
rob
they're
us.
still looking at us.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay,
something's
two
up.
things. First of all, my armor is made of steel and
Why
not
is it always
tin.
two things?
Maybe it's their cat. Give them the cat.
Oh, it could be. Watch out! Take
yes.
the cat. Yes.
Distract them with the
Here's
keys.
one of them murmuring about a cat.
I bet it's their cat.
It probably is. They're probably
In
looking at us like,
exchange for
oh,
not
why did they
robbing
take
us,
our
you get a
cat?
cat.
That's probably what you're thinking. Go give it back.
If you would like me to, I would be more than happy to go discuss what these gentlemen need from us.
The cat.
Give them the cat.
Yes, actually, please do that.
We have discussed it. And it's the cat.
It's the cat.
It's clearly the cat. Obviously.
I kind of stop and think that, like, maybe they do want the cat, but then deep down, I really don't want to give up the cat. Like, I know I said I was going to give it away, but, like, I kind of like cats. So, listen, I don't feel like they want the cat.
While they're
no.
talking, I'm walking over to those guys. Okay. Just while it's happening.
Oh, for God's sakes, what is he
Not
doing?
walking over to this guy.
So as you make your way over to these three just like burly, rough-looking guys, all their hair is in like mats. They got dirt all over their face. The big one in the middle is just this big, bulking dude. Hey, what you want? I saw you, the little one over there staring at me.
Well, that's only because you were staring at us first. I couldn't help but notice as soon as you walked out of the bar, you haven't been able to take your eyes off of us.
Yeah, I really like that cat over there.
Oh, so is that yours?
No.
Do you want it?
How much?
All right, here's the thing. Can I be honest
5
with you?
gold.
Okay, just what is your name?
Right now.
What is your name?
My name. Bob.
Bob. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Bob. Look, I don't know if you could tell this from looking at me, but I'm a bit of a trickster myself.
I just thought you were a puny little man. Weak and puny.
I offer a proposition for you, Bob, with you and your group. I assume at some point you're going to try to rob this cartier of its materials.
Make a insight check real quick as you're saying this.
12 plus 4 is 16.
They all just start really creepily laughing. No, what do you mean, rob? You guys? No, we work here.
Right.
At the and he like looks around. He's like, the blacksmith right there.
Here's what I'm going to propose. If you, let's see what is a way I could put this that you might understand. I will only take 25% of whatever you take, and I will help you ambush the rest of the group. I'll be like an inside man working for you.
What about the cat?
You can have the cat too.
He like
I'll
looks
throw
around.
in the cat for free.
He looks at the other two guys and like, yeah, we really like that cat, Tom. The cat looks really nice.
Yes, 25%. I'll even take. You know what? I'll take 20%. Bob, I like you.
20%. Well, what's there?
Of all the food, booze, trinkets of sorts.
Did you say booze?
I did say booze, Bob.
Bob loves his booze.
Well, there's plenty of it. What do you say? 20% in the cat?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 19 plus 0, so 19 still.
Yeah. Bob kind of looks. Deal.
All right. Good, Bob.
So it looks like how we gonna ambush those fucking idiots over there.
Let me go see what the route is going to be, and I'll come back and tell you.
Yep.
So I'm going to walk back over to the group and be like, yeah, they're going to rob us, by the way, guys. Like I said, I just went over there and
All right.
I
You just knew that, and you just. Oh, okay. And I'm not
they
sure.
just submitted the plan. They were going to give me 20%, and I give them the cat, and they take everything.
Wait,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Say
What?
that again?
The cat?
I'm just telling you, they're going to try to rob us at some point. So
Okay.
you didn't believe me.
Right.
I tested my theory.
So
was
you-
proven
you-
right, as I normally
you-
am with these sorts of things.
You got out of them that they're going to rob us, and then you were able to walk away and come over to us. So tell me exactly what happened.
Well, I'll just sort of paraphrase. I walked over there. I tricked them into telling me their plan,
Right.
and then I left. Simple
Okay,
as
so-
that.
I believe
You,
that.
you said something about 25%. So what exactly is the deal?
No. The deal is meaningless. I'm not actually going to do it.
How do we know that? We don't even know you.
Okay, so
Why would he tell us
plan
that?
Why would
going
I tell you
forward
that plan?
Are we leaving with you, and then you're going to know exactly when they're going to ambush us, and we have the upper hand?
Or we could just go do it now.
Oh.
Like a preemptive sort of thing. I was trying to get you to do that in the beginning.
Yes, and I was not okay with that.
But
But now that I realize that they're just a bunch of ruffians and
no, but he just found out that they were going to ambush us.
yes, so let's go.
rob us.
Let's just go take care of this now. If we don't take care of them now, they're just going to rob. Either they're going to try to rob us later, or they're going to rob somebody else.
Right.
Oh, I don't care if they rob someone else. That's fine. As long as it's not us.
That was not acceptable.
You have a ratty-looking cat on your shoulder.
You do.
As
I can't take you seriously at
So
all.
as he says this, I reach over and I just kind of pet the cat and I go, well, I obviously can't fight with a cat. So
Put the cat down.
fine. And so
The
with
cat inside your helmet.
Yes.
Keep it safe.
what would the cat's armor class be? Perhaps it could assist us in battle.
+1 to head damage.
So with that, I take the cat and I look right at Mr. Cartwright and I just put the cat in the cart, even though he very specifically told me not to.
Oh my god, I can't.
Hey, look, just deal with it for a moment. Yeah, we're going to go make sure you don't get robbed. Yes, we're doing our job. Please, let us do our job.
Yes,
That you
well,
hired
if
us
I
to do?
die from my cat allergies, you won't have been doing your job.
You, wizard.
Me.
Yeah, you. Don't you have some sort of like antihistamine spell for him or something?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, cool.
The cat's prestidigitation on him.
You cast it, and he's. Oh my god! I don't think I'm allergic to cats anymore.
And at that point, I as I'm putting the cat down in the cart, I go, great, hold the cat. And I stick it in his chest.
Here. Oh shit!
Rub your face on
I'm
that.
allergic.
And at
to
that point, I
cats.
turn and I look at the I guess ruffians. We've decided that
They're bandits. I'm telling you they are.
and I just go, let's just deal with it now. Does this city? We are in the city of
Rockland.
Rockland.
Rockland?
Rockland.
Yeah, Rockland.
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 Rockland, huh? Got that?
With a name like that, I start to wonder whether or not they have a jail or something. Can we just arrest these men and take them to jail?
What are you looking at me for? I don't know.
Are you just asking the sky?
I'm looking. Yes, I'm looking around at my various. I guess.
guy
I
blows
guess your
wind
party
in your ear.
party members
Kind
and
of sexually.
Oh.
roll for arousal.
Can you roll for arousal?
Eh.
No, not aroused by the air.
I got like a half a.
A semi. Just a little chub.
You don't hear a clank, but you hear a tink.
A small tink sounds from the armor. What was that? Alo looks down at you. Was that your armor?
So don't worry. I make a lot of noise when I move around.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
So what? We just go arrest these men and take them to jail?
If they'll be arrested.
Well,
What if they do not come so easily?
I'm sure they'll see reason.
Do you have
Please, lead the way.
And so I very confidently.
Wait. Come here. Give me a small punch to the face. Just please, a light one. Please, go.
And I just walk over
and
and
I
I
break.
just
And
sock him.
okay.
Awen, take 3 points of damage.
All right. Follow my lead. Yes, are we all ready? Yes. Okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna start running over to the guys.
Okay.
Holding my face that's now punched, obviously, and be like, "They might be onto us, boys."
And I start to like clank over and go, "You sir, get back here!"
And I'll kind of run behind the house that they were leaning against and try to stealth away from them.
Okay. Give me a stealth check real quick.
Okay. Nat 20, baby.
First net.
Nat 20.
Oh, A1's in character.
Yeah, you just like you run behind them and they're already like starting to bulk their chest out like ooh.
Oh no, we're fighting gorillas.
Yeah, and I'm going to take a position on the house, like next to that house,
Okay.
on top of the roof.
Okay.
And just kind of wait to see what
so
happens.
You climb up to the small roof, get on top of the thatchet roof, and you just kind of are getting ready to strike.
Just to see what happens, yeah, in case.
Catan, you were making your way over to them?
Yes, with that, I begin to, I have my hand, my sword. It's kind of like half drawn, that like intentional like threat, like I'm not joking around. Look, my sword is half drawn. And I have my shield in hand and I proceed over to them and I go, you gentlemen, you were just speaking with that wood elf. He seems, what's going on here? What are you doing?
Well, he made a really cool deal with us. He said that we had to ambush you.
And with that,
and
I
get your
draw
cat.
my sword all the way and I point it directly at his face and I just tell him and I just go, come quietly.
He like looks down at your sword and puts his fingers on it and like starts to lower it down from his throat.
So I take a step back, but keep it pointed at him to the point where he can't reach it. And I just say, cease this foolishness. Do not make me strike you down.
He looks at his two partners to his left and right.
I guess we're just gonna have to rob him now, boys.
Hey everyone, it's your DM Jake.
And it's your, probably favorite player, Matt.
Ooh, favorite player already.
Well, I said probably. I said probably.
We're just here real quick to tell you thank you for listening to episode 1.
Well, half of it at least. So
Okay,
far.
well, yeah, but I'm assuming I'm assuming they're gonna listen to more.
I hope so. What if they just get to this part and go, no, never mind.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, no, click.
and also here just to tell you, please go and subscribe, download, rate, and review us on Apple and Google Podcast or wherever you listen to your podcast, and go follow us on Twitter at New Crits and Instagram at New Crits on the Block. And if you have any questions about the characters or campaign, or want to tell people how much you love Awin,
Especially,
hashtag us at New Crits Pod. And thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening, you guys. That Jake, that was pretty good for the first run through there.
Thanks.
I think we did it.
I think that's it.
So, hey, how about we let the people get back to the show, huh?
All right. See you guys.
And with that,
Roll
shield.
initiative.
And with that, shield straight up.
14.
3.
Yes, 20.
11.
11.
As you yell this at this big burly man, he just grabs his greatsword off his back and just starts immediately starting to go for a strike on you. Rolls a 1 on his first attack.
Ooh, okay.
Just swings and just completely goes to your left. You just kind of sidestep him, and his second attack hits. You have 12. He's 20, right?
No, it's 23.
23.
So
That doesn't hit.
yeah, does it hit? If it hits, what the hell did he roll?
Okay, last attack is a crit.
Ooh.
So he made up
All
for
right.
all those.
All right, so be it.
so he goes and swings at you twice. You just kind of sidestepping one strike.
With,
as he goes-
with his first swing, which was so terrible, I actually mock him. As I step to the side, I just go, untrained lout. You think you can?
Yeah, I shoot him instead. I shoot Catan for saying that. I'm like, nope, I'm taking the 20%.
So halfway through my mockery of his pathetic attack,
he goes and just shoves his greatsword right into your stomach as he does 30 damage to you.
holy shit.
He hits you for 15 times 2.
Okay.
And you see a smile go, he's like, yeah, you were saying something, bitch. And then it is Beardrum's turn. You just see this big burly man swing twice and miss on Catan as he goes and stabs him into the stomach on his third swing. What do you do?
All right,
Get
so
three
I'm
attacks.
I'm obviously
okay.
behind him at this point. So is he like he gets stabbed in the stomach? I'm guessing he kind of winces over a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so
No,
I'm gonna,
I look just fine after taking a crit 30 damage.
so
I brush it off.
Eats it for breakfast. Yum, 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 yum.
I'm going to run up behind him and kind of use him as a catapult, and I'm going to take one step off and jump up in the air, and I'm going to attack with bruising blow to this guy.
Okay, so you're gonna try to strike at his weapon.
Yeah. Oh no, this is the.
Oh, the lower the AC.
yeah, lower
so,
AC and-
shout out to Cobalt Press for the Beyond Damage dice. Yeah. Whoa! Plugging stuff already.
Did you just make right there?
Like $20.
Started.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Already.
Shouting out shit already.
I'm
Make
shout
an
out to
attack roll.
Sophia for the mini Brute Rosé.
Yeah, thanks, Samsung for this awesome
If you wanna
telephone.
send me
I'm just
unlimited
trying to be
supply.
nice. They're the ones that invented it, okay?
Come on,
that's
baby.
great.
Nat, baby.
Jesus Christ. So I'm sorry, we've had 3 nut.
Yeah, what's gonna be our Nat noise?
I think that's
No, please not that.
That
not
was
that.
Cardi B.
No.
no.
Nope.
Try again.
So you jump up with your warhammer. You just take his great axe and smash it, pulling it out of Catan's stomach and just bringing it to the ground, dulling the
good.
blade a bit, and make your second attack.
Does the damage matter right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll the damage first then. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing damage, bro.
That would be 15.
15 damage. Nice. So you jump over and you hit his weapon out of the katana. You kind of like crouch back and smash his stomach as you can hear just a crack go on as his he just like winces and grabs his side with his left arm,
No, I don't. I'm fine.
I'm okay.
but not Bob.
And
20, he's the one.
26.
Oh, okay.
26 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And then
Jesus, what is with our rolls? I'm not complaining, but
you had to say something, didn't you? I got 11 damage on that one.
Still good.
11 damage.
that's
good.
solid.
And then he is supposed to do a con saving throw to lower his no modifier on his AC.
He got
Probably should have damaged his weapon. I didn't think about that.
It's all right.
22.
What's that?
Probably
22. Yeah, so you go to hit him in his stomach and he just, you hear a little crack and he was just like, I fucking eat broken ribs for breakfast.
Weird.
Yeah,
It's a weird
kinda
diet.
like strange.
Gross.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Other people's ribs.
I recommend,
your rib.
I recommend you try them whole.
But
and
your
not
rib is
broken.
broke.
No, I like to break all my ribs before I eat them.
Weird
You
thing to
mean
do, but
Cool, Bob. Oop, I didn't say that. I mean, oop.
They no longer
stealth. No, I am.
Bob looks at you. Wait, what are you doing up there?
get down here and help.
I pose like a gargoyle on top of the rooftop. I look like a really spooky gargoyle. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot Bob. I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Bob.
Okay, you roll for your first attack and
Yes.
have advantage because you're stealthed.
Okay. It's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. That hits.
Okay. I'll just roll them both. And a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Well, that'll do it.
Okay.
That'll do, donkey.
That'll do. So let's see. My first attack's damage 1d8,
Shout out
which
Shrek.
of course is a 1, plus 4 is 5. And I have Colossus Slayer
Math.
for 12 damage. And then my second attack. That's better. 11. 11. Okay. So 23 total.
Okay, so
this guy
you go and shoot him, and both arrows go and plunge into his left arm, and he just like grit. You hear Beardrum, you hear him like grit his teeth. Oh, that hurts. And he looks up to Awen, and you see just these eyes. He has one tear just go down his eyes. I thought we were friends, Awen.
Whoops.
I thought we were gonna ambush these dweebs
I meant to
together.
hit the plate mail guy.
Oh, I missed. Oopsies. Sorry, I'm still your friend. I'll get him on the next time.
I meant to hit him twice.
Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
That didn't do it. That was a 4. Wait. Plus 0. It's a 4.
With a 4, his other ear tears up. He's like, "Why would you try to lie to me after you've already betrayed me, Awen?"
I can't help it. It's just who I am. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work through it.
You promised me a beautiful cat, and now you're shooting arrows at me.
I'm so sorry all of a sudden. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kill you now, my friend.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Oh, I hate you.
It is your turn.
Bleeding heavily out of my stomach watching this conversation, just thinking to myself, what the hell is going on?
Who is this elf guy?
Boral.
Like I've walked
It is
into
your
like a
turn.
daytime soap opera.
So, is there like a flame around? Is there like a torch or any kind of fire?
Yeah, there's one just random passerby that it just happens to be walking between this fight with a little torch in his hand, like
In broad daylight.
Perfect.
I'm really confused. I'm just in the middle of this fight.
All right. So I'm gonna say to this random passerby, like, sorry, I gotta borrow that. I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics, and I'm going to extinguish the flame, and then throw it at the 3 guys, and it's gonna be so pyrotechnics is choose an area of flame that you can see and that can fit within a 5-foot cube. You can extinguish the fire in that area. You create either fireworks or smoke. Fireworks, you basically create a flash, and they have to succeed a Constitution save.
Are you
or be blinded.
flashbanging me right now?
I'm flashbanging.
Are you flashbanging me?
Or I can smoke them.
Okay, well, what are you doing? You're
I'm flashbanging.
Okay, and now is that everyone in the area or just
That's
enemies?
10 foot circle.
Okay, so that is gonna be Beardrum and Catan too. You guys are also gonna be getting flashbanged.
Wait, I can't cast it in the back and not flash them.
You can, I like that. You can kind of cast it behind them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say that the gladiator, because he's
wait.
he's fighting these 2 in front of him right now. He's not going to be affected, but the 2 bandits are going to see that like this. They're gonna look behind him. What do they roll?
Constitution save.
Constitution saves.
Got to beat a 16.
One of them crits. He's good. He looks dead at the flashbang and just.
I
look at the sun for fun.
He's like the guy from Bird Box. He's like, it's beautiful. You have to see it.
The other one looks at it.
Look directly at it.
Haven't seen it.
Grabs his friend.
Haven't seen it. Have no idea.
Yeah, one guy bird boxes the.
It's beautiful.
The one on his right goes and looks at it, and you just see like a little blood goes in. He's like, "Ow, not my ass!" And what does that do to him?
He's blind until the end of my next turn.
Yeah. So you cast this firework, and it goes off right behind there. Just fireworks start shooting off left and right. One of the guys looks directly into it. It's like, I love looking into the sun on my weekends. And the other one, that's my dice. The other one looks into it and just starts to like scream, just like starts to bleat out. It just starts, get my eyes off. And then it is Leaf's turn.
Is the other guy blinded then?
So one out of 3 is blinded.
Okay. So I'm going to come out of cat.
You're going to decat?
I'm going to decat. I go, haha, it was me the whole time. Leave, everyone.
And nobody's paying attention because we're in a fight.
No one's paying attention.
Alaire,
I see it though.
Alaire is in the back holding you as you just turn into this howling. Like, what the?
And I just kind of tumble down like,
As he sneezes.
Yeah.
and I'm going to cast Hold Person on not Bob, but the other guy who's not blind.
Okay. The guy on the left of Bob.
Yes, he needs to
Nice.
make a Wisdom saving throw, which
Okay.
is 14.
He rolled a 12.
Ooh.
So he is held.
As he's staring at this thing, gets held and just watching as these fireworks field off, and he just says, "I don't mind this one bit."
Well, that's weird, but you're welcome, everyone. By the way, hi, it's me, Leaf. I'm here. I made it all along. I was here all along.
Does anybody acknowledge any of this?
Only Alaire. Everyone else is paying attention. Bob
talking to
actually
no one.
sees it. He's like,
Did my fucking cat just turn into a goddamn?
Does he look back at me again? Because I lied about that too.
He looks back at you. He's like, "Did you know that cat wasn't a cat?"
I honestly did not this time. No, I did not lie about that. I was going to give you the cat. I did not care about the cat one bit.
First, I'm gonna turn that fucking halfling back into a cat. Second,
What?
I'm
No.
gonna rip your head off your body.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I can understand that. I do.
I'm clearly hallucinating from loss of blood here because a lot of really weird shit is happening.
Okay, so it is now the turns of
That's
the
the acid I slipped
bandit.
into your mead,
They get
boy.
to make a roll, right, on their turn?
No, they are held.
I think whole person works
Eternally.
that you're
Sorry, I
held,
just-
and then
You get a turn, but you get to.
every turn you have to
At the end
try
of
to
its
roll.
turn, it gets to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so at the end of his turn,
Yeah, sorry.
another 12.
Nice.
He's just like, I don't mind this one bit. I'm actually just gonna stay here
a
and
nice
keep staring
warm
at these
hug.
fireworks.
And then it is the blinded bandit's turn.
And he rolls for mass.
He gets a roll to.
No, he does not. It's
Okay.
until the end of my turn.
Okay, and then so he's just blind and he touches Bob's shoulders. Bob, where is the enemy? Where is he? Where are they? Jerry, they're right in front of you. Just do a downward strike straight in front of you, my brother. And Jerry's just gonna.
This is a lot of time for us to be like.
Turned into Shaft.
So out of curiosity, are they actually
Like,
brothers or are
no,
they like
we're not-
highly religious?
I try
My
and throw
brother.
my voice.
Maybe
I'm
he's
like,
just a
"I'm over
wrestler.
here."
Jerry's going to
Hulkamania right
swing
now.
down.
I use ventriloquism
Let's see if.
skill.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d4,
not a
and
bard.
1, 2 is Catan, 3, 4 is Beard Drum, and I roll a 1. He is rolling with disadvantage against you because he is blinded. 9 for the first attack,
Not even close.
17 for the second.
Still not close.
He just starts swinging at the air as Bob is trying to. No, a little more to your left. No more to your right.
Can we get the sound effects of what that sounds like when he's doing it? Okay, cool. I just wanted to hear that. Thank you. Thank you for really painting that scene for me.
As he just swings and just completely misses around the area, and then it is Catan's turn.
So at this point, there are 3 enemies.
There are 3 enemies and Beardrum in front of you.
One is held.
One is held, one is blinded, and one is looking a little hurt.
Do the blinded ones take any disadvantage on anything? I know the
he's
held
just
one.
blind.
Okay, so realizing the opportunity from the one who is held, I attack the one who had that Leaf had cast Hold Person on. I acknowledge what Hold Person looks like. Never actually saw Leaf do this. I still have no idea she's there, but I figure, I don't know, the wizard must have done it or something.
You just see some guy standing the other way looking at fireworks.
I guess, sure. I seems like an opportunity to attack him, so I attack him.
Okay. Roll with avantage.
19 plus 8.
That'll hit him.
Yeah, so I attack with my longsword, and I use a level 2 smite, and I deal 19 damage.
So your sword just goes up into the air as you see the light just start to shine around it. And as you do, you just bring it down onto this guy on the right side that's just enamored with these fireworks. How do you kill him?
You said it's a downward swing?
Yeah.
Just right down the back of his skull.
So your
boy.
sword just goes in and just sinks into the back of this guy's head, going like a few inches into his skull, and you see the guy just kind of drop down. And Bob looks to his left, he's like, "Why'd you kill Jerry too?"
Now, with that, I do have multi-attack, and I direct my second attack at another enemy.
You can.
So as my sword is
Thanks for your permission, Bob.
embedded in the back of this guy's head,
I'd rather you not, but
I put my
if you
foot.
must.
I put my foot on this guy's like back, and as I pull my sword out, I just do like a flourish, like a pirouette, and I turn and just swing at the closest one to me, which I assume is Bob.
Bob.
Yep, and I attack him.
Attack Bob.
16 plus 8, so 24.
That'll do it.
And I use my second level. Actually, I'm very hurt. Yes, I use my second level to smite. I'm feeling very threatened right now. And 10 plus 5. So I do 15 damage to him.
You do 15 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you swing around and stab him into the shoulder, the same one that's been shot by Awen, as you just see him look, why are you guys doing this? I was just watching you and the cute little cat.
Take your eyes off my cat.
And then it's Bob's turn again. As you have your sword in his arm, he just pulls up his great sword as he's just like
One-handed.
I'm gonna go ahead and just disarm you real quick.
So calm.
Bob's always calm.
Starting to think Bob wasn't a bad guy after all.
Oops.
I think that'll hit. That's 26.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay. His first attack, he just swings down and goes for your hand where you're holding your sword. Make a strength check. You got to make an 18.
If Catan dies in the first episode, I'll be so happy.
I still
that
didn't do
worse.
it. 16. It was almost a 2, and it was like on the edge of the table, and it just barely flipped over
I
to a
was
12.
going to say, your hand almost got removed.
Yeah, but
Dude, that would
unfortunately, a 16 still does not beat it. So
Okay, so he goes and just smashes your hand. Your plate gloves kind of protect you, so your hand gets smacked away as your sword just stays inside of this guy's shoulder. As he goes and pulls up and goes to strike at Beardrum this time.
did that hurt me?
No, he just tried to disarm you.
You just got to slap on the wrist.
He just slapped you on the wrist.
Guy.
Because I thought his joke was he was literally going to try to cut my arm off.
No, I mean, you guys all took it that way, but I was really just trying to get your sword away.
Yes.
Yeah, disarm. We took very literal.
You aren't very smart, so I thought you were being very direct.
25 to hit, Joe.
Sorry, my barbarian loincloth is made of titanium, so he misses. No, he hits the shit out of me.
Literally the shit out of you.
Literally.
5, 10. So you take 14 points of damage.
God, I thought you were going to say 40. I was like, oh, God. Jesus Christ. 14?
14. And then he goes and swings at you and just cuts you across the chest as he comes back up and he goes to try to shove his sword into your chest. So, Beardrum, you were just attacked by 2 strikes. What do? It's your turn.
I make noises.
So good. That's great Foley work, man. Good Foley work. Top notch.
All right, so I think I'm just gonna go after Bob here again, with my warhammer.
Try it.
I'm gonna crack him on his head. 12 for the first one.
That does not hit.
Damn it! All right, swing again, and that one will hit. 27.
That totally hits.
12 damage.
He is looking bloodied. You just hit him in the chest, and you hear a couple other cracks.
It's like, oh man, I don't eat that many broken ribs. Only one.
Thought you were hungry.
I wasn't.
You were hungry.
I was, but now I'm full of broken ribs.
You making your
I
second
do a
attack?
medicine check to see how many ribs
He
has
missed the
left.
first one.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I mean, if you give me another one, actually, I'll take it.
Nope.
Are you sure?
So Bob looks up to Awen.
Oh.
Awen, E2 Brute. Awen. I know you already betrayed me and shot me and lied to me all in the same round.
Yeah, I did.
But I know now.
Within 6 seconds.
I know now that you will come to my aid at my time of need.
Bob, look up at the beautiful sky, Bob.
Bob looks up to the sky.
And I shoot him twice, or attempt to.
Poor Bob.
That's a hit. It's very high. 17 plus 8. And,
yeah, that'll do it.
This one might not. 15?
15 does not hit.
I hit him the first time, though.
Okay, if you hit him the first time, roll damage.
Okay.
Oh, Bob.
Poor Bob.
Ooh, nice. 15. 11 plus Colossal Slayer. That's 17 points of damage.
You shoot Bob, and it goes right into his chest. And he looks up and he goes, I'm still up. Why? Why?
I just watched you do it.
Bob, just look at the sky, Bob, please.
I did.
Follow the light, Bob.
No, you wouldn't
easier.
even
Shot a
you
man
wouldn't
in his
kill
good
him
heart.
quickly.
Don't run from the light. Just walk towards it.
Just go, Bob. Look at this. Just keep looking.
If I would have died right there, you would have literally broken my heart. But I did it, and I'm still up. Out of sheer trust. I still trust you, Penguin.
Okay.
I still believe that you have good in your heart.
You know what, Bob? You're right. I am on your side now, Bob.
Boral, you just saw this horrendous act. What do you do?
So I say, Bob over here. Look at me, Bob.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter.
Were you the guy that got shot those really cool fireworks off behind me?
Yes. Did you like that?
I didn't want to look at them. They were kind of bright.
Do you want to see another one? I really didn't like that spell. I'm never going to do that again. So.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. Did you look up at the sky like Eowyn told you?
I did, and then he shot me right in the heart.
Okay. Can you do it again?
Make a persuasion check. 7.
I have a feeling that you're just going to shoot me as I look up into the beautiful sky.
Bob. Yeah, you're right. I am going to. I'm going to magic missile.
Magic move.
Wow.
Ooh, ouchies.
That is a 7 damage.
Might be enough.
1, 1, and 2. You almost couldn't have rolled worse.
Boral, how do you finish him?
Finish him.
So it's gonna.
Slowly.
So it's gonna be like
Fatality.
that's gonna be like one of those slow motion Hollywood deaths, whereas
There's like opera playing in the background.
yeah, exactly. And everything's kind of happening in slow motion behind him. The fireworks are going off. Bob is crying.
Doves are flying away.
Leaf turns into a
Should I
dove.
turn into a dove?
Eowyn's on the roof just gritting his teeth like this up on the roof.
Nobody can see what you're doing.
No, I just,
That was for
that's why I
us.
said
That was for
gritting.
us.
That was for us.
Not
They
you,
were playing for
listeners.
each other, Ben. Right? And then just 3 darts just kind of converge, kind of like in 300 where all the arrows come down, right? And just blots out the sky. They just come down and just snuffs them out.
You see him look, he goes,
So the
and
last
even though
thing he
knows,
sees is you blotting out the beautiful sky.
even though
I'm
he
okay with
knows that he's not supposed to look up, he looks up to the sky just to see the sky one last time as 3 bolts go and blot out the sun and just connect into his face as he just gets hit around, doo, 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 and goes falling to the ground. As Jerry next to him is still just swinging his sword aimlessly. Doesn't see any around. Bob,
We got this, guys.
Jerry with the G, where are you?
Well, technically, he regains his sight at the end of Boral's turn, right?
Right.
So the last thing he sees...
So he comes to and just devastation everywhere.
So
They're all gone.
he's swinging around. Bob, where are you? And you see him wipe the crusties out of his eyes, and he looks down. Bob, Jerry with the G, and he looks at you guys, and he just screams a blood-curdling scream. Leaf, it's your turn.
Great segue.
I'm gonna say
the weirdest fight.
I'm gonna go. I'll finish this. Don't worry, everyone. I'm here to help, and I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on him.
Does anyone see or hear that?
Yeah, you guys
Like, are you deaf?
Well, no, because the first time there was like so much stuff going on. Now most of everyone's dead.
you guys all turn around and see this like random halfling that has like
lot of cat
little
hair stuck to
flowers in her hair and a wooden staff and like some green robes, and she's just on the other side and standing next to Alaire, who is still kind of sneezing a little bit.
Still sneezing, but I'm not kitty cat anymore.
I think it's
It
just
stays
you.
for a while.
I might
Trust
just be
me.
allergic to you.
I might just be allergic to halflings. Who knew?
I know.
Yeah, every cat I ever met was really just a transformed halfling. Chances. I really only met one cat, so
One real cat. Okay, so I'm gonna cast my thorn. Oh,
you'd also be allergic to
Yep.
halflings and cats.
What do you?
That's
What'd you
about
roll?
it.
that's a 4.
It's a 4. So you go and see your thorn whip goes out into the distance as it just smacks him on the head, but doesn't do anything. He's like, oh! He like looks. Why are you all doing this? And it is Jerry's with the J's turn, and he looks around at all of you who just murdered his friends. He's like, we were just talking about your beautiful cat. And
There is no cat. Get out of here.
he disengages and turns around and just starts to run off. Catan, it is your turn next. Are you allowing him to run away?
Yes. And with that, I just kind of fall back, like not really fall down, but just kind of sit down and just kind of hold my gut. And I don't attempt to chase him. I just ow.
And as Jerry with the J runs off into the distance, you hear one last remark from him. I'll be back, goddammit! And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh,
Good timing.
fantastic timing.
From now on, that's the music at the end of the.
That's their end
It's like our
credits.
Seinfeld. I'll be back. Everyone freezes.